Warning, if you do not want to open a lucky block in real life and fall into a pit of lava, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Thank you. What is up, my awesome and amazing Sinjas? It's your boy, Cynical C. And what I have for you guys today is the next episode of Into the Madness. Before we get started, though, guys, I want to say thank you so much for all the reception and all the likes on the previous video. You guys are absolutely destroying, mollywopping, bamboozling that like button, and I want to say thank you so much, as well as the recommendations and comments as well. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and for that, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. In today's episode, guys, what we're going to be working on is getting construction and building going. I also need to start building supplies because what I want to focus on today is not only getting the basic core of everything done, but what I want to do is get enough supplies so that we can get power online. One of my preferred early game powers is steam. I like to go from steam to lava, and then my ME systems can be powered, my build my quarries, everything can pretty much be powered once I have that little setup going. So I like to get into that relatively early game, and since I know where the Certus quartz and how I can get a lot of stuff like that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. For those of you guys that don't know this method, what I like to do is use turtles. It may be something that you're familiarized with a little bit. You may not know too much about it, but it's one of my favored methods just because of how efficient it is. So for those of you guys that don't know how turtles are made, it's like making babies. No, it's really easy. It's nothing too complicated, and it's a really great thing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. What you're going to need is you're going to need some stone, you're going to need some redstone, and you're going to need some sand. I think I have every item except for the sand, so let's go over to the beach, guys. We're going to go grab some sand. It'll just take us 1 minute. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, dudes, so I went ahead and grabbed the sand. We got enough sand right over there in just the corner. I think I got about 30 pieces. We're only going to need 6, I believe. When the reason we're only going to need 6 is because we're making glass panes. So we're not going to need too many. We just need enough to be able to make the glass panes. Since this is done, I'm going to take that out of there. I'm going to split this 50-50 right down the center, and then we're going to have enough so that we should be good. So with the turtle production, for those of you guys that have never made turtles before, they're really handy. We're making mining turtles. Now, you can do an assortment of things with turtles. You can make melee turtles that are more or less used for mob spawners. You can make ones that are good for like digging, sand. They can only do sand though. But my personal favorite are the mining turtles. And the reason being is you can quarry out a space. So that means like you can excavate an entire square area, and then it can bring it back to a chest, or you can do my method, which is just going down to diamond level and then going ahead and mining your way all the way through. That's what I usually stick with because it works the best for myself personally. But just try what method works for you guys. If you guys use turtles, leave down in the comment section. Wow, that's scary. Leave down in the comment section below what you guys tend to do, what seems to be most efficient for you guys, and maybe I'll give it a shot when we have to get more turtles online. All right, so I did a little bit of off-screen work for you guys as well, so that you didn't have to watch all of the boring nuances of things that need to go on. I'll show you guys here in just a moment. Let me make a few more torches so when we go down, it's not too dark. But I did something that you guys will be extremely happy with me. I know all you dudes are going to be really happy with what I had to do here. And I think we already have enough sand. So let's go ahead and make the actual turtle. We're going to need some chests and this little kebab here, which is what the sand was for. I believe we're going to need 4 though. So maybe I was a little wrong. Am I wrong? I think I was, so I apologize. I have 5 stone there. If I do have stone, though, I'm going to go ahead and put that to use, because I thought I made enough, but apparently I didn't. It just seems to be one of those things. Sometimes I done goofed. I done goofed, ladies and gentlemen. I done goofed. Maybe we have some here. I don't know. I don't see it. But what we're going to need to do is go down and, well, All right, let's go ahead and get that. I'm going to go ahead and get the computers, and then we'll have the turtles, and then we should be good. All right, dudes, I went ahead and I made the turtles right here. I have enough to make 4. So what I did is I made those computers, which required the stone, and then from there, you had to circle them with a chest and with iron. I went ahead and did that, and now you just put the little diamond pick right next to it, and you get 4 turtles. Now, you can fuel these with either coal or with lava. I choose to fuel mine with coal because it's easy to get, and pretty soon I'm going to have a way of enchanting everything and getting more and more and more supplies of everything. But as of right now, I don't really name them. I just kind of use the coal I have and then go from there. I did make a hole in the ground somewhere around here. I lost it. No. I probably should have made it definably easy because right now, I don't know where it is. I lost it. I know it's somewhere in the ground here, but basically all it was it was far enough away from my base so I wasn't worried about losing anything, and I didn't want any like mobs being near it, and it was somewhere around here. But we got to get back and go to bed. I think I need a bucket with water so this becomes a little easier because right now the shrubbery is way too high to see anything. My bad, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, I got to find my hole in the ground. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, that was way more difficult than it should have been, but we finally got it. That was way, way more difficult. See, I knew that I had some sort of a caving thing going on, but I didn't know exactly how I set it up. So that was the only problem I was running in there. That's my own bad. It happens to the best, to the worst of us. Let's not make a big thing out of it. All right, let's go ahead and get down into the shaft. We should be good. I'll show you guys about how far I went down. Now, with this method, one of the things that I really like is that it's simple. It doesn't take up a lot of space like stairs do, and it's far enough away from my base that we can get right into the thick of the action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my turtle set up. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of pickaxes, and we're just going to vein mine right next to them. So while the turtles are mining outward, I'm going to be mining to the left of them so that we can keep tunneling over and over and over again. Pretty soon, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds of turtles down here, and then it'll be a good segue into our, whatchamacallit, doohickey thingamabobber. I know it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. It'll be a good segue into our quarry. So as we work on that, we'll have a perfect segue into the quarry, and things will be Gucci. Things will be great skis. Things will be amazing skis. Things are going to go well. 128. All right, so what I usually do is set these to a tunnel of 128, sometimes mostly 100, but usually the 128 is if I know I'm going to be down here for a while. It usually overfills your inventory. So if you don't have a clear and clean inventory, then I don't recommend that, but if you do, I recommend it over 100%. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Oh, I thought I already gave this one some. All right, I guess so. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my pickaxes, and I'll see you guys on the other side with these bad boys running. Bad boys running. Alright, guys, so I went ahead and I let the turtles do what they had to do, and I only took the things that were important. I left the dirt and all that good stuff. I realized that the tunnel wasn't as gonna be as dramatic as I thought it was going to be, just solely because I didn't have as many turtles as I typically do. I only had 4. Usually I go 3 high as far as turtles and 6 long, but this time I only had a 2x2, so I wasn't going to get as many supplies as I was thinking I was going to get. For that, I do apologize. If you don't forgive me, well, then I can't apologize enough, and anything that comes out of my mouth now is just hate. Ooh, I have another bed. We'll put it next to each other. Who wants to be my lucky +2? There you go. We'll watch cartoons and play board games. That sounds like a good idea. All right, so that's all I had. As far as that, if you guys are disappointed in me, you are allowed to be this time. If you ever get mad at me ever again, though, it doesn't count. But we did get some really good stuff. We got enough iron. We got lots of gold. And gold's going to come in handy for lucky blocks. I'm going to be a gambler here. I want to get some lucky blocks going, so I'm going to go ahead and get our gold pulverized and all that good stuff. But mostly what I want to focus on is getting to this. We're going to need a steam... I hope it's in this pack. There it is. I was like, oh god, a steam dynamo. Steam dynamos are absolutely amazing. Without steam dynamos, I probably wouldn't be as consistent as I have been. We're going to need copper, which I've seen several bits of throughout our playthrough, and I believe I may even have some myself, so it's nothing that I'm too worried about right now. There's a lot of stuff we need to get to, but right now, we got to get to business. We're going to make ourselves some good old-fashioned gold and a dropper. That way, we can make ourselves some lucky blocks. I always love to play with at least 2 or 3 of those, and then we'll go ahead and get into the power systems and setups and all that good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get us some gold. All right, guys. So for those of you guys wondering why I went ahead and put everything through this little grindstone, because it's going to tear it all up. All right, so basically in essence what you have is you have a piece of ore. Then what this thing does is it says, no, you're not allowed to be here. I'm going to grind you up till you're small enough into a fine dust. But what that dust does, and instead of cooking just one piece inside of a furnace, it's the equivalent of cooking 2 pieces in that one furnace. So it doubles all of your ore inventory. That's the reason why I do it, and it's almost like a religious thing now for me. I just go ahead and right before I even make extra ore, unless I'm in a big rush. If I'm like, oh, my mom's like, dinner's ready, you gotta go, and I'm like, no, I gotta grind my ore, because it kind of does take a little while. I usually just go ahead, run it through the grindstone. All you need to have is a wooden crank, and then you have to have this little thing down here. So just keep that in mind when you decide to make it. All right, guys, let's see how many we have. We have 28. I don't know how many that's going to make, but let's find out. Let's see. We get 3 lucky blocks. I already made my droppers. We have 9. So we have 3 lucky blocks. I'm super excited. This is going to be 4, 5, and 6 of the 1,000 lucky block challenge, mind you. Maybe I shouldn't have set them that close up to home. I didn't think that through. All right, where's my lucky spear? And we're going to need a sword on us as well. Let's get prepared. A bucket of water as well. I know we okay, got nervous. I heard a creeper and I almost flipped. I thought we had a bucket on us. I was prepared as though we had a bucket. That bucket's going to be huge because if we get any of the troll lucky blocks, we're screwed. All right, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Okay. It looks like we got some emerald seeds from magic ore. We got a crud ton of redstone stuff, which is really good because it may have some droppers in there and stuff. All right, let's go ahead and empty our inventory so we can put some of that stuff away. We'll put it in here. Thank you for all the free swag. That was actually a ton of stuff. We got a lot of redstone stuff, which is going to come in handy. I already know it is. We still have our bucket in our inventory. All right. Please don't be a bad lucky troll block. Oh, crap. What is that? A tarantula. All right, fight it. Oh, my God. We got tarantula web just chilling in our base. I don't know if I can stand in that. It looks like it goes away. All right, so out of the 3 lucky blocks, we only got 1 troll lucky block. Oh, my God. Congratulations. Hopefully it stays like that. If our ratio stays that good, I'll be more than happy with whatever we get. But let's go ahead and let's get ourselves set up. I'm just going to set up a super simple base for right now. Nothing too special. Something that nothing can get inside of. And then we're going to start getting our power online. I just need to go ahead and get this copper cooking. We're going to have 14 pieces if all goes well. I'm going to double check and make sure we don't have any other. And what the copper is going to do is it's going to be the... it's going to be the main source of our thingamadoohickey-mabobber, i.e. our thingamabobber. I can't remember the name of it. If I could, I would, but I can't. So let's go ahead and get to cranking once we get our little simple base setup going. And keep in mind, guys, this is just a very simple thing. We're like the Spartans. They were never much on the amenities. Nor are we. This isn't even going to have... it's going to be no taller than 3 blocks high. I just need something so that nothing can get in whenever we're trying to work on stuff. I don't want creepers coming up and exploding behind us. If we're trying to go through our loot and all that good stuff, I don't want stuff being able to get in, being all like, yo, what's up, homie? And I'm like, hey, how did you know where I live? And then it's like, bam, that's how I knew. Kaboom, I'm a creeper. I know everything and everything. That's how Notch programmed me, fool. And then I'm mad, and then you guys cry because I say mean things to you, and then you call your mom and you tell your mom that I said mean things and I don't want to get in trouble because I just got ungrounded. So that's the thing. Really. I'm sorry. But that's exactly why we're just going to build the super simple ghetto hut. And I guarantee you, it's going to look better. You just have to have faith in me. If you don't have faith, then you guys are baddies. But I know you guys have faith. That's the one thing I ask for is faith in me. And if you can't even do that, well then, fudge nuggets. That's all I can say about that. Ooh, stuffed eggplant. All right. So now we're going to need a 3x3 hole in the corner. And what you do is you just set up this really super simple setup. It's nothing too special. I just need this an aqueous accumulator. So let's go ahead and get the aqueous accumulator. I don't know if we have the tin. If we don't have the tin, then we're going to have to go on an expedition. We have the glass and we have the gold. Oh, we don't have the gold. I think we just set ourselves up for a humongo dungo problem. That's what. No, we do. Okay, we're good. Got a little nervous there. I think we have the iron. If we don't, you know, I'm just going to cook this iron. It's not that big of a deal. See, this is a fine example of me not caring. But traditionally, if it's something I don't have a lot of, I do care. I care a lot. But since we don't have a lot of copper, I definitely should just take this small little bit of time to go ahead and get this pulverized. For those of you guys wondering what we're trying to get done, I never want to have to use this little wooden crank again. So what we're going to be making is a pulverizer. But pulverizers require power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these supplies and I'm going to make ourselves a little engine. The steam engine's going to power the machine we have. And then it's just going to automatically go ahead and make ourselves a nice little setup. So we never have to worry about this thing ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm lazy, quite frankly. If anyone were to ask, don't tell them. But deep down, everyone knows I'm lazy. And then from this step, we're going to start getting ourselves into lava power once we get an end portal. The sooner we can go to the end, the better. So I think what we're going to focus on next episode is getting into Darkcraft so we can fly. That way, when we're in the end, it's a tad easier, and I don't look as bad as I typically do when I play this game, because, let's face it, I am a baddie, and the less I have to look like a baddie, the better it is for everybody. You see what I did there? Everybody baddie. Yeah. All right, there we go. We only need one piece in there, technically, and bam. Let's get all the prerequisite items going. Diddle-a-doo. I thought we had glass. If we do, then we are good. Once we make the pneumatic servo, as well as the other thingamadoohickey-bobber, we will be in business. We'll have all of our machines and all that goody-goody, and then we can make things happen. People will be proud of us, and we'll just be like, yo, it ain't even that big of a deal. I think getting into magic crops is going to be fun as well. For those of you guys that don't know what magic crops are, it's an opportunity to grow everything in the game that traditionally it's supposed to be mined. So you can grow redstone, you can grow grass, you can grow dirt. It's probably one of the coolest things ever. And if you don't like it, you can go home. No, I don't want to go home. Yeah, you want to go. Okay, let's see. Did we find any tin? Not by the hairs of my tinny tin tin. Yay, I have tin ore. Yay, we only have that many though. That kind of sucks, but it's cool. I ain't even mad, bro. I just need an open furnace, bro. Hurry up, bro. Bro. Come on, dude. You think I ain't ready? I'm ready. There we go. We got quite a few of the copper ore from that as well, so that's very neat. Let's see. Steam. Steam cell. 1. That's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, man. And we're going to need 10 or silver. I think we have silver ready. Nice. We need 11 and we have 13. We got it by the skin of our teeth. Oh, my God. I'm so proud of us. Oh, man. We did so well today. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and make that. We have done so well. If you're not high-fiving yourself or patting yourselves on the back, you guys are just I don't know why, because you guys really should be. We did something so amazing right there. I'm really proud of us. Now we're just going to need to get a piece of silver. Thought we had some. We've done so much mining around these parts. If we wouldn't have it, I would have been disappointed in you. Not in myself, in you guys. 10. There we go. Now, aqueous accumulator. I think we can make that right after we go to sleep. I'm tired. It's been a long day. No, monsters are nearby. Balls. All right, maybe they won't be nearby in our newfound home. If they are, I'm going to kill someone. I'm going to kill some fools. All right, so now we're just going to have to go out back. That's what I've had to do in the past. I'll do it in the future. There we go. Is that a hot air balloon and it's nighttime? I don't know anyone that'd be crazy enough to go airborne in a hot air balloon. Not even at the balloon fiesta. People will crash and die. You cray. Even though it's just an aesthetic thing, I still think it's a bad idea. All right, aqueous accumulator, ba-da-da-dee-da-doo. We need an empty bucket. So all that iron I just got, I'm gonna need it. Did I use it all already? Balls. I didn't think I used it, but perhaps I did. In the event of me using all that iron, I'm gonna steal iron from you. You and you and you. Are you serious? Did I really use all of that iron? All right, well, where's the ore at? There it is. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Who's gonna love it? There we go. Now, I pretty much just made all these items out of random, and I'm kind of hoping that they all come together the way I want them to, but YOLO. Who knows? Glass, we have that. The only thing we're missing is the bucket. We're waiting for the 3 iron, and steam, and bam. I think we have all of that, so let's go slap that there, and booyah. We have 1 steam dynamo. In order for the steam dynamo to perform like a champion, we are going to need a bucket after we make, or before we make our aqueous accumulator. That sounds like a Roman god. Aqueous accumulator. He fought for the Romans. Now, this bucket is going to need to be a bro. We're going to need 2 buckets. We have an unlimited water source. This is like a life hack. Minecraft life hacks. No joke. Minecraft life hacks. That's exactly what this is. Creating power with no power. That unlimited water block is a Minecraft life hack. And if you don't know it, then you haven't been playing Minecraft a lot. You've never farmed, and I feel pretty terrible for you. I feel pretty bad for you. Aqueous accumulator on the bottom. There it goes, filling up the water. Now we have this right there. And on the very top of this beautiful little setup, we are going to fill it with, drum roll please, a pulverizer. A pulverizer, so that I never have to do any of that stuff again. Pulverizer. And I think we can make all of that as well. We have the 2 pieces there, that and the other. And that piston, I think we already have that. Once we get that done, we have 1 Minecraft. Oh, we only have sticky pistons. Balls on a baloney. I think we can we'll make it though. We'll be fine. That's kind of a bummer. Wait, I could have sworn yeah, it's like, if we don't have regular pistons, what does this world come to? I don't want to live in a world without regular pistons. Actually, I do. Regular pistons killed my dog. I didn't want to go there, but a piston killed my dog. Darn shame. Never trusted pistons since then. I'll never love again. I can't. My heart just won't let me. Sorry, guys. I let all you down. I know. I just want to cry now. Wait. Do I not have the iron? Oh, I was going to say, if we don't have iron, we got a problem. There we go. And a booyah. Let's make 1 of those. Bam. And there we go. Huh? Oh, that's why. Bam. We have ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, a pulverizer. You know what this means? The second we add steam to this bad boy, we are now producing this bad boy. Okay, what we're going to focus on now is getting a tree farm, getting into Darkcraft, early game Darkcraft. All of this is going to lead up to the Nether. We're going to go to the Nether. We're going to be opening more lucky blocks on the next episode of Into the Madness. We are also going to get into the industrial age, getting thousands of quarries so that the world is prepared for what we have to offer. If you guys want to see the final results of what this beautiful thing does, prepare your eyes, your mind, and your heart. We're producing the power we need, and here it is. That awkward moment when it takes longer than it should. Bam! Now, instead of it taking as long as it does with the little crank, it's faster in the respect that I can be doing something else while this is working on this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for another episode of Into the Madness. You guys have been absolutely insane and just awesome. I love each and every one of you Singes. You guys have been the reason why I continue to love to upload videos for you guys. If you guys have any recommendations on things that I should do for the next episode, slap it down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, I know I said it at the beginning, but make sure to slap that like button. Just psh, 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 psh. Slap it like when you get bad grades and your mom's disappointed in you. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you guys so much for enjoying this episode of Into the Madness, and I am your host, Mr. Cynical T, and I'm also out. Peace.